Previously on Survivor Dearborn. After the favorites sent home Mark and Carly back-to-back, Nicole, Delano, and Robbie were on the outs, but there were cracks in the majority alliance. Brendan and Anthony both wanted each other out, and Brendan made the first move by getting McNeff to give Cam Anthony's idol, played it unnecessarily, and drained it out of the game. Meanwhile, Cam did not trust Andre's relationship with Nicole and Delano. To confirm his allegiance to the alliance, Andre leaked to them that Delano had an idol found at the first merge. To make up for it, he told Delano the entire plan of the favorites, which was to split the votes, 3 on Delano and 3 on Nicole. Little did they know, Nicole found an idol for herself and only told Delano. At the popularity challenge, it came down to Andre, Anthony, Cam, and McNeff in the finals, showing their alliance at its core. Andre took home the win and the plan continued, and Cam put Brendan's plans to get Anthony off on hold, in favor of getting Delano's idol out of the game. At Tribal, the favorites stood strong and split the votes 3 on Nicole and 3 on Delano. When Delano and Nicole stood up and presented their idols, Cam jumped into action, pulling his idol from his advantage win earlier in the season and played it for McNeff. But because Cam's history with playing idols, the fan alliance split the vote, putting 2 on McNeff and 1 on Brendan, with Cam inadvertently sending his own brother to jury. After the explosive Tribal, the castaways went straight into an immunity challenge based on trivia from the CBS show Survivor. Cam won immunity and Delano pleaded for help, citing his last season's mistakes for his reasoning.
Anthony, last season, me and the red team made a pact, and look how that turned out.
No one listened, and while Cam voted a revenge vote for his girlfriend, and the fans tried to send McNeff home, the majority held strong, and Delano was sent to the jury.
Tribe has spoken. Head out.
7 are left. Who will be eliminated next?
You told Robbie to go for whoever he wants. I heard you say.
I said that and then I said just do it that.
That's not what I heard.
I made it. Final 7. Honestly, that the only way that Tribal could have gone better is if I won that immunity. But that couldn't have worked out any better because we needed Brendan gone and we didn't have to vote for him. So that works out great. And Delano's gone too. So we should be able to sweep Nicole and Robbie real easily. And then final 5 we're good and duke it out. I'm ready. I'm sweaty. I'm ready.
I mean, I had educated guesses on all that. I mean, I've seen.
They didn't ask actual questions.
I mean, because I recently was like looking at all like the winners of each season, so that's how I kind of had like an educated guess. I was like,
it was all those numbers we got. Like asking about the people.
who won game papers?
This is the one we watched. I was going to show you.
The one you made me watch?
I'm really mad at Nicole right now. She voted off Brendan, my biggest ally in the entire game. I still have some people, but they're not as strong, and I feel really bad. To be honest, I wish I didn't use the idol on McNeff. I'll tell people I'm glad I did, and I know I could have a chance at winning the game if I have McNeff and Santana on my side. I just gotta go talk to them and get with them now. Can't keep wasting time. I have to win this next challenge. It has to be done, or else I'm gonna be going home in the next 2 rounds. And I'm getting really nervous, and I'm kind of mad. But I'm out for blood. I'm out for bone.
So manageable, right? And there's water tasting.
Brendan got voted out. So my buddy went home. I'm a little sad. For me at this point, I'm just listening to Cam. Cam's just helping me along here. So what are you gonna do? It's just you and Robbie, right?
I'm out next, I'm pretty sure.
Cam's really targeting Nicole, and so I think Nicole's definitely the next one to go. So as long as she doesn't win immunity, we're good. I don't know, I'm very surprised I made it this far.
Me too. I'm one of 2 fans left. I just wish Robbie went out before me. Kinda.
I think everyone wishes Robbie went out before them. It's not just you. I'm getting really nervous now because I know once Nicole's gone and like Robbie's gotta go soon. Like Robbie cannot stay. Like I don't understand how he's made it to the top 7. I don't understand how I've made it to the top 7. Honestly, like it's like I don't understand how that happened, but I'm just gonna like accept that fact and like move forward, but Robbie shouldn't be here.
I mean, whoever you would have used it on, I mean, it was a loss either way. If you would have used it on Brendan, I would have went home. If you used it on me, Brendan would have went home. Like, it was a loss.
It was a good play in there.
It was a really good play.
Yeah.
Can't take that away from him. But now we just got to take out Nicole and Robbie.
Are we going to actually do this, guys?
Yes,
Final
100%.
Final 5.
And we can duke it out after that. They took Brendan from us too early. We need to get up. We need to go for blood right now.
Yeah, I'm here for blood.
Let's have some fun with it, all right?
Let's punch him in the face.
Yeah, don't
We
act like
can't
dicks
let
or
we can't let any of them get an immunity.
That was the scariest tribal council I've had yet this season. I am just happy that Cam used his title on me, otherwise I would be inside the jury house right now. Thankfully I'm still here, and hopefully I can keep on continuing to fight and make it further in this game.
I mean, we still have majority.
I still plan in the Final Four, but are you fully on board?
Yeah, I'm down.
I'm kind of nervous about Andre. He's talking a lot to Nicole.
He's talking to Nicole.
Yeah, I can't backstab either of those two. Panther can.
I did.
Props to Delano and Nicole for doing that little thing they did at the tribal. I guess right now, I'm still looking to go for me, Matt, and then Cam for Final Four. I guess the biggest reason why I was helping them out was because sort of aligning with both tribes would keep everything off me. I guess another reason why I'm trying to help Nicole now too is because we were playing similarly. We have the same type of trust system.
I'm saying I want to take him to the Final Four. I'm just nervous about him. Is what I'm saying. I'm not saying anything bad about him. I'm just saying I think he's gaining their trust, but I don't know if he still is because they obviously know that he hasn't been voting with them.
I think he's just like trying to figure out like how they found the idol.
How did they get 2? I know Delano had 1, but how did they find the other?
Nicole found it. That's why she was walking around trying to act like she was following me for an idol. And I had in the back of my head, Nicole definitely has an idol right now. And so that's what I was thinking. I'm like, I'm gonna have to play my idol.
We just gotta find these 2 that come up.
But it was just
McNuff.
Thank you so much for that, dude.
Hey, we all got each other's back. We literally, I saved you. You gave me the thing to save him. He saved me. So.
Yep, we're all saved each other. So right now we just
Win
immunity.
Props to the lobsters not switching sides.
Lobster?
Yeah, we don't need
Look at him over there. He's just eating food.
Last challenge was I knew I wasn't gonna do good because I've only seen half of a Survivor episode, so I didn't know anything. I didn't really know any of those questions. The ones I got right, I was just lucky on. Right now, I think we're all just kind of talking to each other, and he might be going for Nicole next. I'm not gonna vote her out. I don't know who I'm gonna vote for next, really.
Come on in, guys. Cam, I'll take it back. Immunity. Back up for grabs. Board stage challenge. You guys are gonna have a choice. With the 2 cups provided, you'll fill them with water and place them on the end of your board. You will then go on the course and step over the beam in the middle, and then fill your bucket at the end of the course. If at any point your cup falls, you'll restart at the beginning. The solo cup holds more water but is harder to balance, and the Dixie cup holds less water but is easier to balance. First one to fill their bucket at a predetermined line will win immunity. Let's get this thing going. For immunity. spot in the final 6. Survivors ready. Go. Andre Stills right off the bat. Robbie McNabb. There is a learning curve to this. Anthony makes it over. Cam Stills again. Anthony gets one. Andre spills. Robbie. Nicole spills. He's got to have that. Robbie's got to have that. The only ones that have water in their cup. Anthony making quick work of this. He spills. Got to head back. Nicole has to head back. Robbie's trying to small cut. Not work. Andre's got to head back. Robbie almost at the end. Robbie, you can dump it. Robbie's got to cup in. Anthony's still just before the beam. Almost with Andre, not come out, but Andre's still going. Hannah falls. Andre falls. Robbie falls. Cole falls. Robbie falls. Hannah's got to cup it. Anthony falls.
Full cup.
Cam falls. Cam has hardly made it past the start. Robbie all have water in their cups. Robbie makes it over the beam. All he has to do is make it to the end. Robbie falls 7 times. Step, and he's over. Andre's over. Robbie falls. Anthony gets his cup in. Andre with his first water. McNabb makes it to the end. His first cup of water in. Oh, this will be a long challenge. This is the cup. Johnny! Hustle, you still win! Cup in. Got a little bit of water. Robbie with the big cup. Hannah, really close. Maybe 2 more trips. Anthony pours one in. Barely makes it. Anthony is in Cam Hall. Robbie with the big one. But we haven't totally get this one. Yeah, making it farther to win this challenge. Hey. Robbie falls shortly after. Anthony falls just through the line. Bro. Robbie, muscle back. You're still in this. Anthony, when the bucket is being filled, and the Andre drops. Anthony headed back. Andre falls. Robbie almost at the end. It's game time. Robbie makes it. He puts another cup in. Anthony's caught on her tail. Robbie is in 3rd place in this challenge. Cam and Nicole with 0. Anthony falls. Cam falls as he makes it. 3 though on the board. Andre gets another cup in. Hannah making her way back. She is so close. Gotta get past those 3 lines. Anthony falls just at the line and he's about to put it in. Robbie with another top. Anthony with another top. Robbie makes it back. Montana pours one in. Montana, maybe 2 more trips, maybe 1. Anthony falls. Alex Cam gets his first bucket. He's heading back. Almost Rex Robbie. Robbie gets his in. Yep. You're above 1 line. You got 2 more to go. Anthony falls. Same hand. There's a blue. Three in a row. That Santana wins individual immunity. Congratulations. You have a guaranteed spot at the final 6. As for the rest of you, you guys can head back to camp. See you guys in a little bit. Enjoying Survivor Dearborn so far?
No, we're not sure yet.
Head on over to survivordearborn.weebly.com, hit the fan favorite voting tab, scroll down, click the link, and cast your vote for your favorite contestant. You can vote for whoever you want, as many times as you want. Voting closes an hour before the finale. Enjoy the rest of the season.
Not tall enough to look up there. I just won my very first immunity in the history of Survivor Dearborn, and I'm so relieved. Like, I know like I possibly wasn't on the chopping block for this round, but like it finally feels good to like be like the best at one of the challenges. I think my 5 years of marching band really came in handy. Honestly, like my roll step was impeccable today, and like it really just, thank you Robert Bush for teaching me the roll step. Thank you Dr. King at BGSU Bands for, you know, really implementing the roll step at BG. You know, I couldn't have thanked my biggest supporters anymore. But moves for this next one, I don't know, I think Cam is pretty upset at Nicole, and Nicole's a big player. She may not be like physically all there, but she's definitely been masterminding a lot of what the fans have done. So I think she's the next to go, because like honestly we can get Robbie out whenever we want at this point. Like Robbie's not gonna like sway all of the favorites to vote for him, unless he does. Honestly, who knows with that kid? That kid is still here. He's like gonna make like top 7, top 6, so that's incredible.
It was a good challenge. That was fun.
Yeah.
That was cool. Happy Santana won. Keep it in the favorites. It looks like it's pretty clear that Nicole is going. We just gotta hope she doesn't find the idol, and we are good.
I'm scared and screwed right now. I need to find the idol if I want to stay in there, because I'm pretty sure I'm on the chopping block, but trying to convince Andre to tell him to split the vote, and I vote Robbie too.
I mean, I guess at this point you can vote.
Get him.
Me, Matt, and Cam Alliance is looking to go all the way. I can't help her out anymore that much unless I find an idol. But I'm not very good at finding idols. Andre's talking to Nicole, and that's gonna make me really upset.
Yeah. Well, he won't do that. We'll see what he does after Nicole's gone, if she goes.
So, I'm pretty much done, I think. I'm glad I found that idol because I think it would have been gone sooner. So, I got a few more rounds in. I got higher up, fought till the end. I think there are only 2 fans now in that favorites tribe. I think it's pretty together. Because if they betray one another, then that's the first person to go out of that alliance. So, can't really do anything. I think I'm gone next.
So on this challenge, that was really well thought out challenge. Just probably one of my favorite ones so far, actually. I also haven't come in second for that. It's the best I've ever done in a challenge so far. Well, honestly, I feel with how good I did it, I think people are trying to look at me as kind of a threat. So I might be voted off this next time. But I gotta do some more talking to people, see what happens.
Find the idol. Just tell us right now.
Right now, well, still a little nervous about tribal council. There's talks of people like Andre maybe flipping over the other side. Cam expressed concern about Anthony maybe flipping. I don't think that's the case, but plans to get Nicole right now. I don't know if she's an idol or not, but because we've searched high and low every single place in both yards and we cannot find one, so maybe somebody has it already.
She said her and Andre talking about getting you out, and that the talk was to pretend that we're going to get Nicole so she can get you out. She wants to be with Andre. I'll go her. Do you want to? I want you to hold on. Okay? Is that okay with you? Alright, who did Nicole tell you to go?
She said to go about her hand.
Bring in the members of our jury. Alex, Mark, Carly, Brendan, and Delano voted out at the last tribal council. Alright. Santana, first things first, congratulations. Quite a change from somebody who couldn't wheelbarrow. You think that now elevates you as a threat, or are you still like, hey, that was an accident?
Well, I mean, like, roll stepping is a very acquired skill that I learned through 5 years of marching band. So thank you, Robert Bush, for that one. But I don't think that's gonna really put me out there as a major threat. It's just walking, but like with a little glide. So I think people still aren't seeing me as like this huge threat who's like making plays. I think it's put a target on my back, definitely, but still not a threat.
Okay. Nicole. Last tribal council, you guys pulled a big move, but it was a double one. Sent Delano home. Do you feel like you're next, or is it a toss-up between you or Robbie?
I feel like I'm next, but you never know with tribal council.
Have you been working to like trying to pull people on your side or anybody?
Somewhat, but I mean, favorites, they're strong.
Andre, you're at a point now where you were at a point last season where you were on the outs. You were in a position that Nicole or Robbie are in. Are you thinking that, hey, if I pull Nicole or Robbie, I got some people to kind of go up against the other favorites? Are you thinking that, or are you just saying final 5 and we'll go from there?
I like both ideas. The first one was really appealing, just to like change things up, but I'm a little dude.
McNabb, you and Anthony are 2 of the only favorites that haven't won individual immunity yet. Do you think that your threat level compared to Cam, Santana, and Andre is lower?
Well, I think all of us are a threat right now, considering how far we've all made it in the game. So I think everybody has just watched their back at this point.
Anthony, Neff says you guys got to watch your back. You guys are all threats. In this game, though, do you want a threat sitting next to you at the end?
There's your mentality. I mean, if you want a easy sweep, then go for it. But if you want a challenge at the end, then I'll take that too.
So you want the challenge?
I'll take that, yeah.
Cam, are you willing to take the challenge, or do you want the easy sweep?
You gotta see what happens in this tribal.
What do you think will happen at this tribal?
Someone's gonna be going home.
Thanks.
Good insight.
Robbie, past 13 tribal councils, all the ones that you've attended, your name tends to come up. Has it come up today at all?
I haven't been hearing it, but I mean, I heard it. I did pretty well. I thought I did pretty well in that last challenge. So I mean, maybe people are starting to see me as a threat, and maybe they'll vote me out. But other than that, I really don't know.
Do you see yourself as a threat?
I don't really know.
Nicole, do you see yourself as a threat?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I feel like I've gone under the radar.
Andre, you're the only person that made it to the top 5 sitting here right now. Walk me through, like, when you start to think, like, hey, this person is threatening, this person is not. Because right now, Nicole and Robbie are seeming pretty unthreatening right now.
My alliance has been does have a lot of big players because they're all experienced. But, I mean, yeah, there's, I forgot what, I honestly don't even know. What did you say?
I asked, at what point in the game do you start to think, hey, like, these guys are threatening, maybe I should go with the unthreatening people?
I've always been at that point since the second merge. I always think, like, what should I do in case one thing happens, in case my alliance goes wrong, but I'm looking to stay loyal right now.
Santana, what is worse in your opinion? A social threat who can maybe sway the jury, a strategic threat who can make it to the end, or a physical threat who can, like, knock you out?
I mean, like, a social threat could sway the jury, but I think the jury can also, like, make decisions for themselves, and I think once they come to a final tribal, they'll already almost have their minds made up. I don't know, I think a strategic threat is the worst, because, you know, like, I'm not, like, the most physically able, but I've made it into the top 7. But, like, there's others on this team who are, like, really physically able, and they've made it also to the top 7. So, I think strategically, like, I don't know. I think the worst are strategic and physical.
Okay. Are you scared that McNeff, Anthony, Cameron, and potentially Andre can team up and, like, once they get to the Final Four, take you out? Or are you just banking on the fact that they'll just go at each other?
I mean, I can't, like, bank on the fact that I'm not going to get blindsided and have them all turn against me. I mean, it'd be nice if they did it, you know, but I don't know, it's all part of the game. And if they did, then they did, but hopefully it doesn't come to that point.
Cam, last season we saw a really bitter jury, and we saw, are you aware or do you know what could happen when you put somebody on the jury?
Last season it still went in that person's favor. I'm still trying my best to keep some things strong, but I definitely see some things happening. I don't think they're too bad, but just I think I have a good idea of what's going to happen.
Yeah. Well, I don't. So we'll find out. Andre, you're up first.
I'm definitely not safe right now, whatsoever.
I'll go tally the votes. Okay, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and want to play, now would be the time to do so. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Robbie. Cam. One vote Cam. McNeff. One vote McNeff. One vote Cam. One vote Robbie. Nicole. One vote Cam. One vote Nicole. One vote McNeff. One vote Robbie. Robbie. 2 votes Robbie. 13th person voted out of Survivor Dearborn fans versus favorites. The 6th member of our jury, Robbie. That's enough.
touching the ball.
Oh, making plays!
Robbie, Travis Smith. Head out. And then there was one fan. I'll give you guys time for your next challenge. You guys can head back to camp. See you soon. Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode. Next time on the season finale of Survivor Dearborn. 6 are left, 3 will go home, 3 will face the jury, and ultimately 1 will walk away with a $150 cash prize and the title of Sole Survivor.
No, I was a little surprised that I was out. I thought maybe it was going to be either Nicole or Andre, but after that I thought it would be me, so I'm sad I'm out, but I had fun playing this, and I was not expecting to make it this far, so I'm really glad that I didn't get to make it to the final 7. Cam was probably the biggest challenge because, you know, he kept winning a lot of them, and Nicole was a pretty good ally. Yeah, I think she was a good ally throughout this whole thing.
It's a video.